You say?
There, we're going live. We're live.
Fantastic. This is Neil Kilbey and
Peter Schmitz.
it's Peter Schmitz from sunny Florida. How fantastic. Today we're on chapter 9 of Claude Hopkins' Scientific Advertising. And he states quite clearly art in advertising. And he goes at quite a bit of length about it. And the first thing he's concerned with is the amount of space that art takes up without doing anything. Okay, but this is going back to newspapers in the 1920s. So do you want to comment on that, Peter? Because we think it's extremely relevant now, don't we?
Well, when you read more of the chapter, yeah, he was talking about, and art is really just a picture, an image in terms of today. So let's speak about Facebook. It's the image you see on a Facebook ad. And his point is pretty simple. If you're going to pay for the space and put a picture, it better pay for itself, right? You don't just have art for art's sakes. It's gotta pay for the space that you're taking up. And in his terms, in a newspaper, you paid per square inch of print, right? Because that's what they sold. You bought space pretty much by the square inch or by the column inch. And so his point is, if you're going to have a 2-inch picture, it better contribute whatever the cost of that printing was to the sales that you made from the advertisement. In today's world, Neil, it's a whole different ballgame because we're doing images on Facebook, LinkedIn, any other social media platform, and an image is essential to get people to stop scrolling and at least look at the ad. I've tested Facebook ads with 5 different images, and it's remarkable or amazing how different the results are because of the image. And the copy is the same. So that's what I mean when an image it's amazing because you have to get people to stop and read the ad.
Yeah, but we come back to the fundamental bits that Claude Hopkins always talks about, and there's 2 of them. One is does it pay for itself? Okay, and is it what is the best form? So if text is more important than an image, then we use text. If it gets better results than an image, then we use text. And if image gets a better result than text, we use the image. And we always test. I
would love to see what Claude would say in today's world about video. He didn't have that option way back then in the advertising media that he used, whereas today video is king, right? So most people are switching to video because our world is captivated by watching videos.
Well, it's simple, isn't it? A moving image is more striking than a stationary image, and an image, even a stationary image, is more attractive than a plain image. But he would, without a shadow of a doubt, he would look at the results and work with the one that worked best.
Well, and that's the name of his book, Scientific Advertising. So he's looking at the numbers behind everything he did, which is the smart way to do advertising.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, I think. But the important bit was he was saying that at that time the advertising was so expensive and the artwork took up so much space.
True.
Okay, he was talking about artwork rather than images. It took up so much space that it would actually reduce the size of the advertisement. And I find a lot of people get obsessed with how perfect their website looks without discussing whether it generates the best results. They want a slick-looking website that may or may not sell.
Right. That's very common. Very true.
Okay. All right. Well, that's that. I think everybody. That was Claude Hopkins, Chapter 9, Art in Advertising. Peter, thank you very much, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Sounds good.